What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Tom Trips Out, and in this episode we're at Wat Traeuy Kaoh in Kampot. My name's Tom, this is my trip out.
Well, hey everybody, come along with me. Take a trip to a place to fight without sea. Meet people, live booze, see the joy they bring, and how much it costs to try new things. Well, come and watch me on my trip out. My name's Tom, this is my trip out.
So there should be a tuk-tuk coming to get us any second now. And we're heading over to a really beautiful temple on Fish Island, Wat Traeuy Kaoh in Kampot. Okay, it should be here any minute. Okay, so this is the big archway entrance. And then here's the pond right here. And there's little temple dogs everywhere. Here's one. So the big temple part's on the other side of this pond. And that is what we're going to make our way over to next. And it's also right on the shore of the river. So after we can take a look at the views. I think you can see Bokor Mountains as well, and the riverside. So I think they're doing some restoration, and I saw one construction truck. There's a little bit of noise I hear too. So you can correct me in the comments if I'm mistaken, but I think each one of these is to represent, you know, a monk or someone who's died. It's like their tombstone kind of, but they're much bigger and elaborate than what we have in the West. It's called the Stupa. There's the river, but over there, we'll head over there a little later. I love coming to these places and there's no one else here. It's great. I have this whole temple to myself right now. It's about 11:30 a.m. or maybe closer to noon. It's a little bit windy today, so sorry if you hear any wind noise. This is pretty cool. They have an example here of a really old school carriage here. That was probably pulled by a big cow or something. The cows here are not like dairy cows, they're like worker cows. So here's some more temple dogs. It's sad, but often when animals get abandoned or they don't have a home or this or that, people will drop them off at a pagoda or a place like this, and the monks will keep them alive and put rice out and stuff, but it's still not a great life. But sometimes those dogs are not the best to get up close to because they're scared and they might have trauma in their past or something like that. So let's look at the river. We'll start over here at the left side and walk along on our way out. It's pretty cool. In Asia, a lot of the statues are painted with colors and stuff like that, and in the West it would just be stone, you know, usually, or metal. Or okay, we're almost at the end right here, and this is where they're doing the construction. I can see it now. So behind that house there. This is a really beautiful spot to walk right here because it's shade and there's a breeze coming off the water, so it looks really nice too. So in a few steps here there's a little viewpoint. You can walk out a little bit over the water. If I worked near here, I would come at lunchtime, eat my lunch right here. So there's a boat. So I'll put a picture of a map here and maybe directions going into the center of town so you can get an idea of where it is. It's right on the tip of Fish Island, so it's just like a 5-minute drive from town. Oh, this looks nice. It's like I'm in the center of a little garden park right here. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Very peaceful. The air is different when you're right beside the river, and it's a bit cooler when you're next to the mountains too, so it's different than visiting a pagoda like in Battambang or Siem Reap, where you're just very inland and it's really much hotter in like a different way. I'm enjoying this a lot more. Oh wow, there's a big, forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, but there's like a laying down Buddha inside here. Maybe it's not Buddha. I don't want to step on the inner tiles. I don't know if you're allowed to walk in there. I'm staying out here. It's paint. The walls inside are painted really beautifully, like murals everywhere, even on the ceiling. Oh my god, this cat just like popped out of nowhere. It scared me. Meow. Ooh, there's some examples of the wooden boats. They do boat racing here in Cambodia. And there's like a boat festival, and I can see an example of some of them here, like long boats. Let's go look. Look how long it is. This one's even bigger, the one that's under the roof. Like that's the tip of it. This inner one, and it goes all the way. Yeah, this one in the middle is huge. Keep your eye on that one in the fence there. It's the length of this whole thing. So we'll go back to this top again. There's another boat on the other side of it, but can you imagine that? They just fill that with like 50 dudes, and they're just they go really fast. It's cool too. On the border of the river, this thing is not just a fence, it's like a snake or a dragon or something. And then at the tip it's the head. I guess it's like a cobra kind of. Alright, so we've pretty much covered this whole area. I would recommend this is a great place to visit. I'd say especially in the morning. I'd say between 10 a.m. and 11. There'd probably be nobody here, and the weather's not too hot yet. The sun's not all the way intense. And then you can plan other things to do in the rest of the day. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. And until next time, remember, how you spend your days is the way you spend your life. It's never too late to start tripping out. Life is tall. Just not tripping out.